Read a smile behind my mask. How long will it last? Stimulus going fast. Government won't act. How long will this be going on? Aloha, this is Skye, your soulful progressive with FNN-Feminist News Network, that feminist news that's right for you. Welcome to Skye in the Avapui room, giving you that soulful progressive news you need. Yes, indeed. And if you haven't heard, tell a friend to like and subscribe today. You better let them know the rooster is crowing its way. Yeah. And what am I going to crow about today? What is really going on? Jimmy Dore. And what is going on with Jimmy Dore? Well, let me tell you, it seems like he's got a lot of black progressives upset. He's trying to cancel out Tim Black. And it seems like because he is courting and platforming, as they say, Boogaloo members, which apparently there's two different kinds, but both agree upon the same thing, and that is violently overthrowing the government. Now, and with this violent overthrow of the government that these Boogaloo boys in these Hawaiian shirts want to do, they have called themselves the Boogaloo Boys based upon Breaking 2 Electric Boogaloo, produced by Harry Belafonte, and starring a lot of good people like Stoney Jackson. And being a person of that era, I was only 16 when that movie came out, so I know it well. And for a group that idolized the values of that movie to put behind their racism, and to have a group to tell Jimmy that they're for LGBTQ and BLM. Well, BLM has backed away from this boy. They have denounced this boy. You see what I'm saying? They're at those BLM events to create race wars, but they don't see no BLM coming out on top if they cause a real insurrection, a real revolution. Now, we know that Jimmy is saying revolution too. Jimmy can go ahead and do all of the talk about Hampton and show the old black woman from Vegas and stuff like that, because when things get down to it, I'm going to tell you, what would Cornel West or Brianna Joy say about him having this Boogaloo Boy on? Now, they haven't said a mumbling word. And I know if Cornel West was to talk to Jimmy, he would go Coltrane Love Supreme, last set called Palms. Listen to it, brother. And I don't know what Brianna Joy Gray would say, especially after defending Jimmy and forced to vote to Sam Cedar with a good argument just less than a week ago. You got all these good people backing you up, Jimmy, and you're acting like you're not the kind of person that believes in UBI or reparations, because we know about you clipping and not doing the Jamal Thomas interview. And see, I'm a watcher of Jimmy Dore. I remember him saying that he was going to have Jamal on his show, but then I never saw the video. Now we know what happened. He beat him out on that argument for UBI, so he did not put him on. And he jokingly said that he would do that So, is this why we do not see a lot of African Americans on your show? It's because they don't agree with your views, Jimmy? Do you agree with UBI in reparations? Maybe this is why a lot of your viewership, which you do not want to admit to, leans to the right. You tell your viewers, if you are for Trump, you shouldn't like me. I don't see you denouncing your fascist viewers, your racist viewers. And if you have this boy on there, you should do like Hampton and get him to denounce the Boogaloo for the better cause. If you didn't get him to do what Hampton did while you running around showing his pictures, you just defeating the whole purpose of even showing a picture, because you did not do that, Jimmy. You get him to talk about which causes and how much he has gave and what he has provided for the community to better it. And why you didn't notice that there was a tread on me on his rainbow flag while you kept yelling rainbow, rainbow. You should have asked him why it said tread on me when we know that's a racist trope. Now, if you agree with me, and I know you do because the rooster's crowing and letting you know what Jimmy said, Cornel West and Brianna Joe Gray are silent on this issue of having that Boogaloo Boy on, because they don't agree with none of that. And I'm quite sure Jimmy ain't going to be able to get them on their show to say that they do and agree with any of that Hampton and showing of the old woman from Vegas and that guy that he talked to. That don't do. And because of that, Jimmy is going to lose a lot of views. And he doesn't think. He thinks he can get loud and say F you. Well, Tim Black is saying F you. You got to learn to agree and disagree and be about the real. What you showing is that you are a little more racist than you think you are, Jimmy. Because we know how you were raised in Chicago. Your father was cracking heads. And you probably thought you could crack a few too and probably don't even admit to it. Don't let me dig into that past for real. Because I'm old enough to handle the deal and know that when you're dealing with a group of people that are about agents of chaos, and you don't get them to denounce what they're about, how can you continue the conversation? You got to say, you just can't let them tell you, oh, we're for Black Lives Matter. Did you talk to Black Lives Matter? Because they denounced them. Yeah. Jimmy, you're wrong on this one. This is why Cornel West and Breonna Joy Taylor is out of this mess. You won't catch them saying a mumbling word. So, leave those comments below. And remember, in this era of hate, you cannot let white progressives dictate the black agenda in the BLM thing. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining. Remember, I'm that Soulful Progressive, one on Twitter. Got that rant of the day on Blogger. If you want to contact me and you got other news that you want to talk about, that's FeministNewsN on gmail.com. Like and subscribe. I'm not big. He's talking about, well, people trying to get views off of me for... No, no, no. I'm not that big. And you could say, I'm not there, whatever, whatever, Jimmy. But let me tell you something. I spent my money on you. You were kind, you were nice, your woman was kind of standoffish. But I didn't care anyway. But see, you going in a direction where you really want to lose all the black left and progressives that were trying to stand up for you. Because see, I can yell too. And I can cuss too. So fuck all the bullshit and really tell what you really about. You just don't have a black friend you can call. What black friend comes over and hangs out? Mention that one. Before COVID. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining. Peace. What you really about, Jimmy? What you really about? See the smile behind my mask. How long will it last? Stimulus going fast. Government won't act. How long will this be going on? I'm standing here in